Islands are the ultimate biological hotspots. It's no accident that Charles Darwin discovered evolution by going to the Galapagos Islands. In some islands, 30% of the plant species are found nowhere else in the world. Right now, so many species are going extinct that future generations will be unable to tell the difference between our epoch and an asteroid hit in terms of mass extinction. So islands are sort of the front lines in fighting extinction.
Seacology approaches island villagers and any island throughout the world and asks them what tangible thing they would like in return for setting aside a marine or forest reserve. And when I say tangible thing, I mean a school, a community center, solar heating system, a freshwater delivery system, something like that. And so it's just a fair and square deal. It's not charity, it's just a deal. You save this and we'll give you that. And the idea, like a lot of brilliant ideas, is so simple that it just dawned on all of us really at the same time, why don't we make this internationally? It works in Samoa, where Paul started it. Why wouldn't it work in Fiji, in Tonga, in Madagascar? And in fact, it has. We've done it over and over and over again.
Seacology has really grabbed that idea, this idea of providing incentives directly to villagers, to the people who own this biodiversity, to conserve it. And I think it's a fantastic model, and it's something which the larger NGOs increasingly will learn from.
Seacology likes to work within the parameters of each individual village's culture. These are the people who could be potentially the biggest threat, but also the biggest hope for any protected environment. So a lot of other organizations or government programs usually go from the top down. It trickles down to the bottom, but then it kind of peters out. And a lot of the times the local people have nothing to do with the protected area. And as a result, there's no ownership, there's no feeling of responsibility, or even any knowledge of what they're supposed to be protecting. Working from the bottom up, the people really do have, they're involved in, choosing the area, delineating it.
It's very simple. You cannot live without these trees, and you cannot live without the river. You cannot live without the reef, because they are part of you.
I thank the Seacology group for stepping in and trying to prevent our resources from being devastated. They come up with the idea of allocating a particular place to be reserved, marine reserve, and for the goodwill of that, they build a kindergarten. So thank you to the Seacology group.
I'm very hopeful about the future of the Earth, the ecosystem, the environment, because 30 years ago, it was just a fringe movement. Right now it's so accepted. One of the reasons I have a lot of hope, it's the children that are leading the way. Every country we find that the children really understand the value of what we're doing. And then you have organizations like Seacology that come up with a cost-efficient, alternative way of approaching this thing, a business approach, if you will. And you say, okay, this stuff can really work and can spread throughout the world. Right now we're doing 20 to 25 projects a year. Why not do 250 projects a year? And we could do that without a great increase in staff size, just by increasing our part-time field representatives.
We have shown that this model works in different geographies, different cultures, different religions, because it's based on goodwill, trust, and person-to-person communication, and that's the power of Seacology.